I foster reptiles, and recently I had the opportunity to foster the most beautiful leopard gecko I have ever seen in person. Now, in today's video, I am going to unbox him, show him to you, tell you his story, and then talk all about him. Let's go! Hey everyone, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Hunter Hauk, and this here is Saffron, my new, absolutely gorgeous foster leopard gecko. So in today's video, like I said, I'm going to be telling you all about him, but first, let's go to the clip where I actually unboxed him. Alright, we have my new foster gecko here, and as you can see, the box says Crimson Exotics because that is the rescue that I foster for. And I will talk about Crimson Exotics more here in a little bit, but first, we're just going to get this gecko out of the box. It's a leopard gecko. This is taped incredibly well. Wow. After this, I kind of proceeded to compliment this person's taping skills for a couple of minutes, so instead, I figured I would tell you a little bit about Crimson Exotics. We are a reptile rescue that I co-founded with my friend Emma in December of 2019. Wow, it's crazy, it's been that long. We take in and find homes for reptiles all across the continental United States. Right now we have 4 foster homes across 3 states. If you're interested in learning more or adopting an animal from Crimson Exotics, I will have our link to our website in the description. Now let's open up the gecko. Here's the styrofoam panel that I was talking about. And some paper. Oh wow, he's a big gecko. And oh boy, he's not exactly in a very comfy position there, so I'm going to get him out of this cup. But he seems to be doing nice and well. Hi there. Are you friendly? He seems to be pretty calm. Oh, he's a very pretty gecko. Wow, look at this. He's a very calm gecko. Oh my goodness. How cute. You are so precious. This leopard gecko's name is Saffron. Saffron is a beautiful yellow or orange plant that grows in an area that is similar to where leopard geckos are from naturally. So I figured since he is this absolutely beautiful yellow / orange, if you look at his tail, I would name him Saffron because it really represents him as a leopard gecko. It's another thing because I've started having to come up with some pretty creative names because whenever I get a foster reptile, I like to give them a new name to kind of symbolize their new start that they're having. And I think that Saffron deserved a super cool name because he's a super cool leopard gecko. Saffron, if you can't tell just by looking at him, he was a super well cared for leopard gecko in his former home. They just said that they didn't have enough time or money, unfortunately, to continue caring for him, so they wanted to make sure that he got to a good home. So they reached out to us, and I was like, yeah, I have an extra leopard gecko enclosure, I'll foster him. And when he got here, I'm like, wow, this may be the prettiest leopard gecko I have ever seen in person. Just look at this. I am a huge fan of leopard geckos with orange tails. Sometimes they're referred to as carrot tails. And I would say that he definitely has that type of a tail because just look at it. It's so pretty. I love that orange color. Saffron has a very interesting personality for a leopard gecko. Now that I've been holding him for about 3 minutes, he is super calm and he doesn't even care that I'm holding him or handling him. But when you first pick him up, he's a little shy for probably 2 or 3 minutes until he's like, okay, this person's not gonna hurt me. So I don't think that in his past he got a ton of handling, so maybe that's why, but he is gonna just keep getting even better with even more work and handling for sure. He is a young adult, so the person who rehomed him to us estimated between 8 and 9 months, and I would say that that's on the low end for sure. To me, he seems like he's probably around a year old at this point. That said, I've also had him for over a month now because all animals before they are listed on our site for people to apply to adopt them, we have them for 30 days before they can go to their new home. And he's trying to get in my hoodie, I think. Come on. But whoever does end up getting him is gonna have hopefully a lot of awesome years with this awesome gecko. That is for sure. Okay, so real quick, I just want to pop in and say, if you haven't checked out my merch at shop Hunter Hauk, I would really appreciate it. That allows me to keep making these videos. I have, right now, more relevant to this video, a leopard gecko design. This is Peyton, my leopard gecko. I'm also wearing it, so you can see it on lots of different products, but I also have a white tree frog design. So there's lots of variety, plus you can get decals for your pet enclosures and all sorts of fun stuff. So I would really appreciate it if you went to shop.hunterhauk.com and supported the channel in that way. Now let's get back into talking about Saffron here, who has made his way into my hoodie. You're gonna have to get out of there because the people want to see you. It is pretty clear to me that Saffron's former owners really liked to feed him because, as you can see, he does have quite a bit of weight. And actually, I am hoping that he will lose a little bit of weight. So his new home, whenever we find them, I will recommend that they feed him a little bit less often than you would a normal leopard gecko until he loses probably 3 or 4 more grams, just to make sure that he's nice and healthy, especially for his age. He shouldn't quite be this big, so yeah, I would say he's a little bit overweight, but that's something that should be pretty easy to take care of since he just needs to lose a few grams. Now, we've talked all about Saffron, but I want to say that he is ready for his new home. Anyone who lives in the continental United States can apply to adopt Saffron right now. So I would really love to see if someone who was a subscriber of my channel adopted him. I would absolutely love that because there have been a couple of people in the past who have adopted from us who said that they found Crimson Exotics through my channel, and that just like is the sweetest thing ever because it means that I'm really helping reptiles through what I'm doing, and that is always my goal. So if you are looking for a beautiful, super friendly leopard gecko such as Saffron right here, who is a great eater, as you can tell by his thick little tail, I think that Saffron would be a great addition to your reptile family. So definitely feel free to go to the link in the description and apply to adopt Saffron. We're going to make sure that he goes to the best home possible. Now, if you need to rehome a reptile, Crimson Exotics is a resource that is always there for you. I'm getting in a super exciting snake that I'm going to be fostering soon, so I'll make sure to make a few videos on that topic. It's very exciting. He really has a thing for shoulders. He loves being on like my back and my shoulders. He's getting a little irritable because of the light, so I better wrap this up. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of my foster animals and my reptiles and amphibians in general, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you can see more of my videos and turn on post notifications. I want to give a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters for making this possible. They are the first to know about new foster animals and new pets in general. So if you want to go join the Patreon for as little as $1 a month, you can get super cool stuff, including stuff in the mail every month. So definitely go check that out. If you want to see my animals every single day, go follow me on Instagram. That is at HunterHaukOfficial. And as always, it is linked in the description. Thanks again so much for watching. My name is Hunter Hauk. This is Saffron the leopard gecko, or at least his tail. And I will see you in the next video.